Hi Hadley, I'd like to introduce you to the Graymark Model 603A programmable robot. Now the difference between a programmable robot and a remote control robot or a remote control toy like a car or an airplane is that with a remote control robot you have to tell it what you want it to do whenever you want it to do something. If you want it to turn right, you tell it to turn right. If you want it to turn left, it turns left, and it won't do anything except when you tell it. Now, with a programmable robot, you also have to tell it what to do, to turn right or turn left, but once you give it all the instructions, then it will repeat those instructions without you having to do anything. And that's the difference between programmable and remote control. Now, most robots don't have much common sense, and what that means is that you have to tell them exactly, step by step, what you want them to do. Now, your cousin Brian makes robots that have some common sense. They can actually figure out what they need to do, and I'm sure he'd be happy to tell you more about that. But 603A here is one of the robots that doesn't have much common sense, so you have to tell it exactly what to do. Now, to do that, I have a little bit closer look at this little pad that's called a teach pendant. You see it has buttons on it. There's one that says left. If you push that, he turns left. Right, it turns right. LED means light emitting diode. That's this little light that turns on. And SPKR means speaker. If you push that, it makes a beep. And the enter button is how you enter each instruction. So to show you how it works, let's consider the case of this fine castle that I have. Now this castle needs to be protected. So I want the robot to go around to patrol around the outside of the castle to protect it against any invaders or attackers. Now, just between the two of us, if there was an attacker, then 603A couldn't do anything about it, but he doesn't know that, so it's okay. So we first put it down into a starting position, and what I'd like to do is to warn everybody that I'm about to start. So the first thing I do is I turn it on, power switch, and then press reset. And now what I want to do is to warn everybody that it's about to turn on. So I push speaker and press enter, and it beeps. Now I want to put a pause, and to do that I press enter without pushing any other button. Now I'll make it beep again, and then pause, and then beep again, and then pause, and then finally we'll flash the LED light. Okay, so now everybody knows I'm ready to go. So let me go forward. I'm going to go forward 4 steps. Now the teach pendant doesn't have a forward button, but if you push the left and right at the same time, then he goes forward. So I'm going to give him 4 forward steps. Now he needs to turn right to go around, so I'll give him 2 right turn instructions. And now we'll go forward 4 times again. We'll turn right. Go 4 again. Turn right. 4 again. Turn right. Now we're more or less where we started. So to end, if I press all 4 buttons at the same time and then press enter, that gives the robot the instruction that I want you to repeat everything that I just told you over and over. To run the program, I press the reset button right here and then pull the pendant out. This is kind of hard to do, so you might want to get your mom and dad to help you with this part. At least at first. Then when you get the pendant off, you can put that aside. We put 603A back about where we started the instructions, and when I release the reset button, he'll start doing the instructions. Now he'll continue to do these instructions over and over and over until I tell him to stop. But the way you tell him to stop is you reach down and you pick him up by this little reset button right there. So pressing the reset button is a little bit like a Vulcan neck pinch. You push it, you grab him right there, and then everything stops. Now if you want to program him again, you can put the teach pendant in, press reset and program him again, or you can turn him off and then you can do something else. But that is how the Model 603A programmable robot works.